It starts with a simple request and somehow turns into a standoff. Many parents know the feeling. I know I certainly do. We're repeating ourselves, getting frustrated, and eventually, sometimes we end up raising our voices. But this morning, we're talking about how to get kids to listen without yelling. Parenting coach Kim Muench joins us with a simple 3-step approach that can be used with kids of all ages. Good morning to you, Kim.
Good morning, Natalie. It's great to be here.
It's good to have you. Before you share your approach, could you tell us the biggest reason parents end up yelling?
Well, I think there's a couple, but real quick, I think the directions are too long, too emotional, and I think that parents aren't right there with them. They're maybe yelling across the house and trying to get something accomplished, and that doesn't always work. So they repeat themselves over and over, get frustrated, and turn to yelling.
I think that makes complete sense. I hate to admit that I've been there, but I totally have. And now that we know why, tell us about your simple go-to method for getting kids to listen without having to yell.
Right. It's 3 C's: clear, connect, 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 clear, consequence. So first we need 5 seconds to connect. You want to be in proximity to them, you want to have eye contact, and you want to say their name. Natalie. And then second part of it is clear, one specific direction. Shoes on, we're leaving. Natalie, shoes on, we're leaving. And then one warning, and you let them know that you're warning them. And if they don't heed the warning, then the consequence. And it's very important that parents keep their voice neutral, right? You want to be unemotional. You want to be, this is what needs to get done. So Natalie, shoes on, we're leaving. If that isn't heeded, then we're leaving in 2 minutes, shoes on, or the iPad stays at home, right? You keep it very simple, not too many words, no lectures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think myself, much like other parents, find that I'm using too many words. So I love that advice. It's always something to keep in mind. Now, there may be some kids who may not hear, what we said the first time, and that can still end with kids talking back to you. So how do parents handle that sort of thing without everything escalating?
100%. If you can do eye contact, eye contact again, say their name. Let's try that again. That wasn't respectful, right? It's the parents staying very calm in their own demeanor that's important. And I realize I am asking a lot of busy parents when I say that. So this is a practice, and some moments, just like everything else in parenting, are going to go better than others. But the reality is, if the parent, let's say the parent does yell and they need to repair, in that moment. So they should say something like, sorry, let me try that again. So just like you want to demonstrate that your kids need to speak respectfully to you, if you slip up and you yell, then you need to turn it around and say, hey, that's on me. I'm sorry, let me try that again. And then go back to the 3 C's: connect, clear, consequence.
Kim, that is all wonderful advice. I know I will be taking that with me, and it all comes from love. We're just trying to get everyone moving out of the house right when we need our kids to listen to us. So Kim, thank you for the advice and being with us on Daybreak.
Thanks, Natalie.